Back guys, Mom Studios 101. We are here with XY Spaces. These guys came from where again?
Decatur, Alabama.
Decatur, Alabama. That's kind of a long drive.
Yeah. We came from Little Rock the day before. That was about a 5-hour drive, and then we'll be in Birmingham tomorrow, about 2 hours from here, and then we'll go on home. And
for now.
But between here and Decatur, I think it's like 3.5 hours, if I'm not mistaken. But
Cool.
yeah.
Cool. So what's your guys' names?
You go first, Joe.
I'm Joe. Hi, I'm Joe.
Jonathan.
Alex.
Brady.
Shoot, nice to meet you guys. So how was your first mom experience?
It was
Man,
awesome.
yeah,
Dig
good.
it.
man.
Awesome.
Yeah,
It sounds really good in there too.
This
Yeah.
place has just so many like cool things. Like just it's every type of store mixed together. Like
Yeah, this is something that like I feel like our hometown always wanted, but never really had. So I think you
And
guys
could
are
use.
lucky. Yeah, I think you guys are really lucky to have a place like this.
Absolutely.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, if you don't mind me asking, where is your guys' hometown?
Decatur, Alabama.
This is North Alabama.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, well, I mean, we'll play hometown shows in like Huntsville, and we'll still call it a hometown show. But because it's right next to Huntsville,
Yeah.
it's the big metropolitan city in the area. But yeah, just the Rocket City area is where we call it home.
Rocket City area?
Yeah, because Huntsville, we got the Space and Rocket Center.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Sounds cool.
Mhm.
So how did you guys end up meeting each other? Was it just like hey, you're cool, you're weird, you're this, that's all from a van?
It was fate. No, I'm just kidding. We were all friends in middle school, and we just kind of just clicked immediately, all four of us.
Mhm.
And we just been playing with each other. We've had like at least 3 or 4 bands with each other,
Mhm.
and XY is one we're working with now.
Yeah.
It's working.
See, it's been around actually since 2011. We changed our name a few years ago. But yeah, I was 15 when this band started, and these two are original members, and they were like 17. So we've been doing it since we were really young.
Tell them our first band.
Our first band name was Belial's Kim Tiddler. It doesn't mean anything at all. I was even more so into absurd humor at the time, like Tim and Eric and stuff. So like I just tried to think of an absurd band name because I was just more ridiculous at the time. Imagine that. So that's where that name came from.
I mean, it could be worse. It could be like Dying Fetus or something.
Yeah. Like I mean,
We talked about that actually.
yeah. We need to change it to that. We can just kick
Thank
them
you for
out.
that.
They don't need that.
There is a band called Dying Fetus.
Yeah.
Scratch that.
Yeah.
Steal for it.
You know,
Steal for it.
we don't want to steal it from them. Their last album is called Wrong One to F with. I'm not going to say the word, but so they probably are. So we're not going to do that.
All right. You got like whenever you guys like play at shows, it's just like hanging out with like the audience and whatnot. Do they mistake you for like the preppy kid or like the more punk kid?
Oh, I have no idea.
It changes. It changes.
Because
It
like
really does.
I've done a lot of themed sets and like over the years. Like when I first started doing that, like I would always be like a different occupation, and I'll try to do it. I'll try to do a different one as often as possible. The most obscure one I usually jump to is the chef set. I used to dress like a chef, like an apron and like a chef hat, like you see on like Chef Boyardee. And I would have a table and a tablecloth and like a bowl and 3 gross ingredients like bananas, ketchup, salt, etc., maybe relish. I'd mix it all in a bowl, and I would like make it throughout the set, like in between songs. And there was always someone willing to like take a spoonful of it. But I've done a bunch more. Like I was a doctor once, and I would hand out prescriptions. But it got a little much to do a different one every time, or try to do a different one like really often. So I've been doing kind of like the suit thing for a little bit. And off of our newest album, The Conductor's Fatal Vow, there's a reoccurring character throughout the album called The Conductor, and the last 3 songs are based on him especially. So I kind of try to like play that character live, like I do that thing and everything. So when people see the suit, no one really tells me, but I assume they're like, this is probably not going to be heavy music, or that's the only thing I can assume is that they just think it's going to be they just think it's going to be weird, which I guess they're right.
Like when you guys like first came in, I wasn't expecting like a punk vibe, but like I was expecting something like Ex-Ambassadors kind of thing.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you guys like just did like sound check and you're like blowing the fucking walls off and shit.
We like a
So,
surprise.
Yeah, because like,
Great job, by the way.
oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I guess we kind of don't give off the vibe that we play anything heavy. Or I mean, I don't know. What do y'all think?
No, he's probably right.
Yeah.
I get that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think we're all a little calm-natured, so like, I guess like when you see the heavy, or when you hear the heavy stuff, I guess it is a little surprising at times. But yeah.
Like it's sort of borderline like Brendan Urie, like in the beginning.
Okay, yeah.
But
I'll
then
take
it switched completely to like cerebral ballsy kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, definitely with like the antics and the energy. I definitely like to, get some exercise while we play, and explore the space. That's always fun.
I
did
heard
that a
it
lot
mentioned earlier, like, where's our lead singer?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were gone, man.
There's
I
some
took
nights.
the mic for a second. I didn't know where you were.
There's some nights where I feel it's more necessary to do that than others. Tonight, there are people kind of spread about, and I just, wanted them to come here, check it out, and
We rally a crowd.
Yeah, I got to. That's what I came here to do, and I've done that before. I did that in a restaurant once, and it was like kind of like it was called the Spot in Fort Payne. It was a great spot. They don't do shows there anymore, but like it was a huge building, and it was just the walls were just lined with like teenagers in the town that were there really just to hang out, not so much there for the show. And I had like wind chimes, and I went around and just like shook them in everyone's face. I was like, come on, it's time to come on. And I got to do what I got to do because I want people to see us.
Well, shit, dude.
I mean, you're there, you might as well check it out for 20 minutes.
Shit, you guys did great tonight.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
So, is there any chance that you guys are going to be coming back later on?
Yeah, for sure. We, like to do this as often as we can. This was a week-long run tour thing, so like, anytime we can carve out some time where we can go out for a considerable amount of time again, we'll definitely try to come back. Because I like Mississippi. They're blasting some good tunes, and we wanted to wave at them. But yeah, we'd love to come back. Yeah, it's a really cool spot.
Absolutely.
The downtown area is really nice here and everything, and we like PV too. It's a good brand. We don't have any, I don't think, but
Call us, PV.
I do.
call us PV. Mr. PV, if you're listening,
We need you.
come back. Come back
Well,
to
you
us.
can just throw a stone and someone from PV is going to possibly work here.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah.
Well, thank you, XY Spaces. We know you guys have a tour to get ahead on, so
Yeah.
it was great meeting you guys.
For sure.
You too.
I appreciate it, man. This was cool.
Thank you.
All right, XY Spaces, guys. We'll see you guys next time on Moment Studios 101.